What is up, you guys? How are y'all doing? We're gonna try something new. Let's see how this turns out. So, we're gonna do a point of view video here. Kind of like let y'all see what I'm seeing. Let y'all see the highway and whatnot. So, this is I-24, just east of Nashville. Sorry, just west of Nashville. My bad, just west of Nashville. No, we are east. My directions are all screwed up. We're east. We are heading down to Georgia. I got a load dropping off down in Georgia. And yeah, it's somewhere between Mendoza and Atlanta. Somewhere in between there. And that's where it's going to drop off. And then we're heading back up. We're going to hit the Forest Park. Head to the shop out there. I got some maintenance gonna get done on the truck tomorrow. Except before, they're gonna check out that airbag. Check out the airbag, and there's something else they're gonna look at as well. Oh, that non-DOT fender in the rear. And then they're also gonna give me some DOT tape because when I changed my mud flaps, the pieces that had the DOT tape on were all screwed up. And I have not been able to find those or any DOT tape for the mud flaps. So that is required, and I can't find any. So I'll have to try to get some from the shop. But anyways, see, it's kind of a cloudy day out. You know, I guess there's been a lot of storms going on. I've happened to miss it. I hit one storm heading to Dallas this week, but it wasn't that bad. You know, it did rain kind of hard for a little bit and whatnot, but it wasn't too terribly bad. And hell, Arkansas has been flooding real bad, and I've heard they've had some flooding here too. So now I'm only like an hour and a half from my house. I spent last night at a TA. In Antioch / Burn, about a mile away from my drop. So, and it's kind of nice. My girlfriend tricked me. She tricked me pretty good too. She was talking to me. I knew she was driving. She said she was heading out to the dam. There's a dam not far from our house, and she goes out there kind of often. She said she was driving there, it wasn't nothing new to me. Then she asked me to Snapchat her. She said we were about to lose our streak, which it didn't look like we were about to lose our streak, but sometimes, you know, mine's a little slow, so I Snapchatted her. Well, she used that to get my location, and I was only like maybe 30, I think it was like actually 25 minutes from the house. And she actually drove around the entire parking lot. I was in the sleeper, I didn't realize it. I had my curtains pulled. She was driving around the parking lot of this TA looking for me. She found me, went and parked her car in the normal, you know, four-wheeler parking lot, and walked over to my truck and surprised me. Which that was really nice. She brought me something to eat and spent some time with me, it was nice. You know, it doesn't seem like a big deal, but it meant a lot. So that made my day a little bit better. Yesterday was rough, y'all. Man, I don't know if I got some bad mojo or something, or if Murphy Law is just continuing to kick my ass. It tends to do that when your last name is Murphy. But all I'm going to say is put it this way: avoid Memphis at all costs is what I'm going to do from here on out. Until they get that bridge fixed, I'm avoiding Memphis. I ain't going to Memphis, I ain't going through Memphis. Screw that place, I ain't doing that again. I've been from New York, LA, I've been to Atlanta, I learned how to drive in Chicago, and everywhere in between damn near, and it had to be the worst traffic I have ever dealt with, period. So, I was stuck in traffic for about 3.5, I want to say almost 4 hours, 3.5, almost 4 hours. and go. It was miserable. You know, at one point I realized I was like right down from the West Memphis terminal. Stopped in there, took my 30, and I had to get out of the truck. You know, I couldn't do it. It was just one of them times, and usually this don't happen very often. It was one of them times. It was driving me nuts, sitting there in that truck, barely moving, and it was god awful. Coming through heading to Texas wasn't bad. I mean, maybe like a 20-30 minute delay tops, but I was hours yesterday, and I got through it. I was supposed to be parked yesterday by 6:30, and that was even taking in account for a delay. I didn't get parked until about 10, a little after 10. So unfortunately, I was about an hour late dropping this load off because I had to do a 10-hour break. Which, you know, like I said before, that irritates the hell out of me. I hate being late. It just gets to me and irritates me. So now I'm on the way to, I got unloaded, now I'm on the way to pick up the next load. Well, sorry. I already went and picked up my next load. Now I'm on the way to go deliver this next load, and then I'm going to go to the shop. So, but I want to talk about something. And I'm going to say this is the first real issue I've actually had with the USA. There's good and bad about everything. It's the first thing I've found that really kind of got on my nerves about USA. So, man. Way to cut me off there, asshole. But last week, which was a short week, I left out Wednesday, was home Saturday, was supposed to be home Friday. Lost that load thanks to the receiver, and ended up taking 2 other loads to kind of make up for that one lost load. Plus, that was the only way to really get me home. I kind of spoke on that before. So, one of the loads, otherwise I was going to end up having to deadhead all the way to Virginia, pick up a load, and then head to just south of Indianapolis, and then go home from there. It was going to be about a 2.5 hour drive. Well, I found a load taking me like right up towards that load taking me out back towards the house. So I decided to take that load, you know, and reduce some of that deadhead and put a little extra money in my pocket. It wasn't much. I think the load only, with the fuel surcharge, only paid like $800, but it wasn't too bad. Like I said, last week was just rough, and I got a late start. You know, so the loads are kind of slim by that point. And anyway, so I go to take this load. I get there to pick it up, and they're saying my load number ain't right. Like, it's the right, it starts the right way, but we don't have nothing under that number. And anyways, I get a hold of dispatch. They tell me, they give me another number and say, hey, try this. Try that one, and it works. And I say, hey, that number was good, that was it, thank you. They come back and say, no problem. I get the load, get the paperwork, I go out, hook up to that trailer. I'm fixing to head out. Like, I just started getting ready to pull out of the parking lot. I, you know, did all my information in the geotab, whatnot. And then it comes up and says, load canceled. And then they sent me another load. And I'm like, what? You know, like, what's going on? And I looked, and it was the same load. And I was like, you know, what's this? And they sent me a message saying, we've had to swap some information around about these loads. So now this load's going to drop off on a different date. It's going to drop off, I think it was on the 7th or something like that. Well, and that was going to be the following Monday. So he said, so what we're going to do is we're going to have you send it to the Charlotte yard. drop it there, you pick up an empty, and then you just go on like you were. I was like, oh, well, okay. I'm like, y'all know that's like 25 miles in the opposite direction. They said, yeah, we know, but, you know, and I'm like, so none of this made sense to me. Well, then, I do that. I asked them about, so like I said, this is after I already got the load and everything. This comes through and they tell me that. And I say, so what about the pay? What's the pay gonna be like? They said, I'm not exactly sure, but I don't see why it would be any different than what you were already gonna get since you took the load. Or it was something like that. I think it was, I don't see why it'd be different or why it would change or something like that. Well, I'll take it, drop it in the Charlotte yard, and hit back. I said Charlotte yard was 25 miles in the opposite direction. So it seemed to me like a complete waste. Well, I don't think nothing of it. I take it on, drop it, get the empty, go pick up the next load, finish out my week, blah, blah, blah. Well, I get my settlement today, and I look at it, and it about damn near made me sick. Oh yeah, steer tire book. But about damn near made me sick. I'm not gonna say what it was. I ain't putting all that out there no more. All I'm gonna say is it was about half of what I was expecting. Given, I knew it was gonna be short. It was a short week. That was fine. To be honest, I was expecting around the $1,000 range, and it wasn't even that. And it wasn't even half of that. But that load, they only paid me $84 for that load. Only paid $84. Oh, thanks for cutting me off there, fucker. So they only paid $84 for that load. And like, I think $8 for the fuel surcharge. And I'm like, are you serious? I deadheaded like 100 miles for that load. Took it 25 miles in the opposite direction that I needed to go, because y'all changed everything up. So really, realistically, 25 miles in the opposite direction, then 50 miles back to where I got it, if that makes sense, if you get the math on that. 50 miles, and then headed on to my next load, and I only got $84, and like, after you take out 65%, or their 35% rather, I only got like $53. I'm like, are you serious? So I hit up now again, that was the night shift dispatcher that did all that. I hit up my DM and asked him about it. He's like, I don't know why they changed it, but unfortunately, when it comes to a situation like that, they only pay you for what you, based on the distance you take the load. I don't know how they add that up, but that's what they did. And let me tell you, irritated don't cut it. Like, I might as well just, I know next time I'm gonna say, fuck it, no, take this load off of me, I ain't taking it. That's bullshit, in my opinion. You know, damn, you could have at least warned me or something. Not tell me I don't see why your pay would be any different. That's a big difference there, buddy. That's about a $720 miss. A little off there, bud. A little off on the, I don't see why it'd be any different. So, like I said, that kind of hurt me for the week. Kind of aggravated me as well. And I just kind of wanted to let y'all know to watch out for that, because, you know, hell, they could have been, next time they're gonna give me a lease truck not used. I ain't taking that crap. I ain't taking no damn $84, gotta be out of your mind. So, but anyways, y'all, I'm about to cut this off. I just wanted to give y'all a little update. I just don't think that's right. You know, like I said, that's the first problem I've really had with USA. You know, I feel like they ought to do something different. At least warn you that you're not going to get any type of you know, that full pay. And then it's only gonna be like 80 bucks or something. Damn. That's, like I said, that is, to me, ain't right. But that's the worst thing I've really dealt with so far. I'll take it. I'll take that loss. Positivity, I'll learn from it. I'll use that, you know, for my knowledge next time, and won't worry about it. So I'll just take that loss this week, and like I said, we'll know next time. So anyways, y'all, like I said, I'm gonna cut this short. I don't know how long I've been on here. Probably have to edit this video because I don't know how I'm gonna make this. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. We'll see. We'll something different. Anyways, y'all, I appreciate y'all watching. Stay the hell out of Memphis. Y'all don't want to get caught up in that mess. I know I sure as hell don't. I ain't gonna do that again. And don't be taking them loads. Don't be taking them shitty loads. But I appreciate y'all watching. If y'all would like, share, subscribe, tell me to shut the fuck up. I don't care at this point. If y'all got any questions, just let me know. I appreciate y'all. Peace out. Put that back up. It's getting some shit.